we have had and put it into his thinking that we don't tolerate such a thing. So today, we were expecting that the invitation extended to him to appear here this morning could be honored. We have sat for some time. He had not arrived. But there are rumors, and some say there are informations that the said Ebusuapenyin Victor Owusu has been removed as head of family. That is what has come to us. Now we are saying that if Owusu Tupac could not come here, the body is still remaining in the soil. So whether Owusu comes or Owusu doesn't come, there can be a next head of family to lead the deceased Daddy Lumba. We are saying the body over there is what we are talking about. So legally, we will extend invitation to the same family, whether they have a family head or they don't have a family head. We will extend message to them to appear here. Because if the body is removed from the soil, they will still have to pacify the deities of the land, and then pacify the community, and then answer questions that we are going to put before them. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, elders of Nungwa, we would not like to speak too much or talk too much on this, but this is the information. We will still invite the family to appear here so that this very matter can be well addressed and well resolved. Thank you very much. Of the late Daddy Lumba has been buried in Accra, and the vicinity in which his body laid planted in the soil falls under the Nungwa stool. Now, burying people in their homes is something that is not accepted or tolerated in the customs and traditions of the Gadangwi people. If something like that has to be done, a lot of things have to be put in place. For instance, we in Nungwa especially, we are typical traditional people. We do not do culture. Most people don't know the difference between tradition and culture. And when it comes to talking about customs, people will always confuse and be talking about culture and our culture. We in Nungwa, we don't do culture. We do tradition. Because if I have a tradition and you have a tradition, and you allow your tradition to be influenced by another tradition, then you don't have a tradition again. What you have is called culture, but tradition, you can't destroy it. We are serious on this very matter because in the land of Nungwa, we have deities. We don't have gods. We have deities. And the deities that we have, we call them Jeman Wong. If somebody has Wong, you can buy Wong on the market. You can create your own Wong. But when we talk about Jeman Wong, our deities are worshipped not only at one particular place, but a deity that we have as Jeman Wong spreads among all the traditional stool lands of both the Ga and the Dangbe. We are looking at the burying of Daddy Lumba, especially in Accra. We don't owe much to say if he is to be buried in Accra, because there are established cemeteries in Accra that the body can be taken to. And the established cemeteries that bodies are supposed to be planted into the soil are cemeteries that are covered by law. When I say covered by law, these cemeteries fall under some areas which one could say are controlled under the government of Ghana's statutes. We have the Audome Cemetery, we have Osu, and a lot many. Then again, there are some private cemeteries that have been registered under the laws of Ghana. Bodies to be buried must be taken there. Traditionally, the stool that has the allodial power of the land, the stools also have their cemeteries. But trying to bury a dead body in a home entails a lot. And this is where Nungwa is not taking what has been done lightly at all. Number one, our deities do not permit dead bodies to come so close to them.
Lamafua ene yakọ akwakotie wo musama banintine ebusua pedi to park say yesi yetu ade asokra wo mo de wo mhwe onipa wo mo de ni si mu se wono ne meye ebusua peni no wono ena wo mo ehia na jeseluma ho sensemi de ebusua me ade chini ade sebia da bibi fufuro ba ade adwube ko bia da roba era bi di show da adwube de no eso bentini ma me twa me husima enkwaje aboafo nkrato efemra sisia
Abusia yare bay ena ehawo and get to brain no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana and Famau ahankwa ena abepiem a ye de bibidro esan yare abusia se oba bepiem wa hase ya yesa enam yare bi te say syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis jalipa do na nim se a friend of white no.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Lion Age Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Wow, what a nice cars. So peka eye niti pa afeni eye free so edi abadia. Contact Danny's Garage. Hona benya ka etiapo a eye niti pa ato. Ka efeye eye latest models cars aba. So pe eye Honda CR-V. Anase Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Land Cruiser, eye Sparks enkitin ya eye huba ube. Ninjina ubenya bi ewo Danny's Garage. Si say need to be kwa yedi aba eye Honda CR-V, eye hybrid engine capacity no 1.5 entry fuel. Ubehu Danny's Garage. Ewo TI Ahmadiyya opposite onwa. Frewa homa true for 0550 623377. Eho ana Danny's Garage ewo.
Pekata Fred Danny's Garage o menye bidiama sa se ne ba wa pomede ho nsensema ofre eye lineage clinic GH amepacho so ebeto wo mobo na wo mo so ahyew ATP mame ma wakwa basho
nana ya se wa mejo so
bibia boko de
yesu adom na nso
oba de adaro ma me nso me ho yeye papa nense me na aba won krata
okay na ECG for adaro ma me fa daily guide na me bobo so tentem se de be ya ebetima to adwumadi ni so ntima me nkwa krata fa etoso miensa ewo daily guide matins na ya se wadi kan akasa asemwe hu asemenra da se eye muntaka beka se ye omo pe beso mko police military ni de keke ka hu ni se ye fa 5,000 peno na revenue team for do wa baba beka se we dey scam kese pa na NDC amanuku no aye edachro my Ghana titiri eni mabre ko se beka 2024 abra na ye kwakoto aba no omo hye nyina ye boso omo be hye se de be obema nwuma nkasa aba my Ghana mo ase ne so wedie eba ne se na desi ano o matimo yi eba akodi ahye ye sasa ne krata daily guide edi aba ewon krata yi enim na wo be PM enso ewo soro ase so na ese JFK ne phone ed ha say na on se enche bia no mode beto aba phone teta fidie so esi ano wo ma bie online registration into wo komapa ana so pesa wo join eye MPP amanukuo no wo betimi akwa join ne krata yi ebo ho mane se wo mo kwa gina se pesa bia oye Asante regional chairman ne de keke ka hu nyina sa akrofo ne nyina omba be contest ne nyina no wo mo be hwehwɛ mu ye papa pansana Jumedia na se bibia be kwaso bia no etiba kwaso wano ankasa enso ede amawo mo enu ada me mamoti ase won krata no ba ko se wukopie mo sampa na se traditional council wo honom na mo so mo baba be meeting ka se titiriu nyina ne se eye ntokwa bi esi asole wo boko wonom no na we ene ne krata yi ebo ho mane se empanifo se esi ane ntokwa na asole wo honom no wo mo besrada se obi anka na koma efa ento ne yem na titiriu so ye ahemfofo wo honom no wo mo hwe se omo besna na se timemfo no won beka o makoma tu mu ye no mama asundua nkasa ede abasampa yesa padia de bi ekeka kono eni enya ye baba pe ne krata daily guidance so ede aba me de wo kwa the Ghanaian point na be PM enso ewo krata yenim susu a krata fa etoso eye endan no ye nyina nim se ye man pani JDM wo kopie mu ewo South Korea no abra kopie mu onom no wo kwa hwehwe se de be ya Ghana ne South Korea ye nkuta udie ye dwadie hu sensem nyina ebetima kwa wano akasa ede amaye na ne krata ebo ho mane se abra wo kwo no wo do onu ani nya be ma ye Ibrahim Mahama ne private jet eno di from my Ghana mu say ekopie mu ewo South Africa ena krata kase as a minority de bu afuye papa say wo monti ase they don't think for they don't take madness say wo mo si we unacceptable papa ya ene krata enso ebo ho mane enso ewo krata the Ghanaian pointer wunya bia na eja wato bo ase no wakenkan nyina bi kama ye papa ye eda mai titiriu asemba ko mo sanso eka nyina ene say Womo enti asese ye ma pani JDM as wo bu nani egusu na ade chi ade esebia soso no na Ibrahim Mahama se wo to private jet wo kro mu ase ye ni nti no won mrai no won be yi sansem we nyina eno ne de Ghanaian point e de aba wo ba ne nche mu ase soso a na esebu ntaka ni phone e de hase a wo kire bu kasesi ano omo ese ye fa wo mo na ye national security for no e mu 5,000 pef e na ye fa wo mo no e ne krata enso e de ho ensem aba beto e hase sanso na wo ba na sia se so na se JFK ni phone e da se e no say eye online registration na ekoso no enya de be affect eye abato ombeto nyakopon bo enche bia ba bekoso e wo MPP amanukuo nim no e the class at the Ghanaian point so e de aba me de wo ko diligence na be PM enso e wo diligence o kratafa etoso miensan ewo krata edi manese muntaka ni phone eda hase kama na ne krata ebo ho amane se NDC amanukuo no omo ye 419 ankasa 24 hour economy omo ka se eja wo mo baba be hwa ma ese ye mu na ye nya adwuma ye wo be ko school 4 years 3 years ewie na job abetina fie dia 24 hour economy no ebe bo bie adwuma ankasa da wo ban Ghana ha nyina eda maye we nam so ema mo bie tu mu se wo pese oye police ni pese oye soldier pese oye hwan man wo betima kwa forms na ye 220 Ghana cedis a we na so mafo bebre na dipum eko to sa forms yi bi e ma body selection ni medicals gina so eko so eko wi achi ndi samani ko ni muntaka e ka kire Ghana fo nyina so mo fo 5000 pere kratai e da ba beto e kratai enim wo be piem enso wase ase so a na se minority no ye intin fodwo wo si we dey scam panels eja wo maskabe Ghana fo papa ye ne kratai enso ebo ho man ye enso e wa se wunya bia na eja wato boase no wakeka ni nyina become so eda ma ye man pani JDM say wo do onua be ma private jet ko pie mo South Korea no and a krata the daily justice so esan so e kan WhatsApp and so e wa hatu nya bia na eja wato boase no watena se na eja working kan wate ase ye papa pente na no pense ma daily justice e de ba ye no e na ma pense mu nyina e so e de ama wodo me de o kwa the observer time na be pie e wa krata anymore minority for ya na e ka say e no mo sa de NDC amanu kuo no anything memo for you to know ede kon enye ye kwa 220 years eja wo mu ko tua ye obodo ko to forms na ye hwe nipa esi ya sign wo mu nyina sa sika ne kabuma 130 million Ghana cedis intede manu ya aban ne NDC amanu kuo wo mu twa sa sika ne matimemo for no enya sa de you youth no mo buafu no 2028 na ba no eye youth no kokromoti power no wo mo beto aba no ede tia wo mo ne krata the observance so edi aba wo ba ne nkyeremu wase so a nese ye nyina be ka ye nche bia e na koku akuafo be pie bo my Ghana mo ezeja so mu su na enye fedi agro ankasa ne nyina ne se ye ma pani je ye ejediem wati eye omobo so ehwim e na afi so sika so ensan so emaye we nam so emena me no kase wo mu de sika for 4.2 billion Ghana cedis e de aba se ye mfa ntwe koku akuafo ka and a kratai and so elba woman ye and so ha wo ba na soro say so nessa to force and if only ed has say sound so na samaja in Bank of Ghana and so if only ed has say and no da wo kopie mo parliament house and ed wo chire mu de we economy no esimi ekwo say stable say esi deny stable ni ade nyina no na we nam so ma na be ka say your Ghana ye gold no eye 12 ton etima yida e wo kuro ma say na kratai elpo woman ye say sa gold no e wo he ehihye he na sa afa hene krata the observer edi abawo hasa wunya bia neja wakenka ni nyina bi kama so edi amaye mede wo ko Republic Press na be PM enso krata ni manese still na Reverend team for draw we dry pie papa ye ne krata e bo wo manese minority ne si NDC amanu kuoi momra bonte ne sika no mbe refane enfa ma omo amokoi ni nyina no recruitment no momfo mo sika enfa emro sanso ena me ame wofa ye eye chama wuntum yakopon bo on the 16th March ya wo be kwa kopiem e wo court na court ebua da asem enam galamse won sensem no illegal mining no hon sensem na wo be kwa kopiem e wo court so ena ye sampa chief for eso mo be nada mo be ye BT no se mo pese asundue e ba wo sampa no so no kratai enso e bo ho amane enso e wo ha mede the Ghanaian publisher enso e to so krata to sumienu na na se Reverend team for journal say NDC kuo no efa sika no efa ma wo mo sanso na oba na siase so say sampa for so the same thing na na eka e wo ha se kratafa to som yensa no e da brokwa ni phone e da ha se na ni nyina ye military sia no modo mo akwakobo ye US ni Nigeria for say e da montokwa ekoso wo ye Israel ni Iran no na ye politician as a minority no ato o manu agu no so ye baba say as yidiama bi ekoso no abrokwa ankasa wonim na dwuma wo ye e na krata the Ghanaian publisher e da ba to ye kratai enim me the custodian at the air to us so at the about na be PM and so the custodian so na say JFK ni phone e da say ni nyina e see anu ko PM e wo ye abia fontintan fidie no so obetimi aye registration no e wo ho no pese wo ye MPP ni mapanko ade a ene kratai e kan WhatsApp so ha sa so na minority no e in for jo say 132 million Ghana cedis no wo mu fa entry e ye wo mu amokoto forms ni nyina sa 220 no bi okra woto be 3 woto military woto ye kan say police osaso koto prison ni nyina no kabo manya sika ketwa eye se odi ni nyina edema wo bo ne kratai enso e kan wasem so wasanso na eye ablock wa say Ghana for ashobro ma no te say Ghana mapa wo mu edit to be left and right ankasa de man no ene kratai enso e bo ho mane enso ha ma me for Daily Post e for sorry kratai ni nyina so na ye mahama ke ho nsensem ana say abro betina be obetina kunya so ka kire say mahama care no eba beboa ama yale bia yese ye busua bi wo kro mo nyi sa sika mo de be sa yale bi ti se da can say kidney problem ne de keka ho no ene eye CBG4 akwa ko donate sika e da mama hama ka ne krata Daily Post enso e de banana ya se wa atinsi time ne ko itima mefa we no enfa sorry krata ni nyina so.
Okay, Hana ATP e beda wase ankasa se sama aba won krata ne mu no watobo apensen ni nyina mu ede amaye have a wonderful full weekend. Nyame ya aduma juada ana ye Monday ye besa so ehia. MC communicators so aye ready amene wo so e ba be twetwe enkomo e dia fire man Ghana ho and in fact ECG4 wo mo etete ye papa enye easy cry na minority in parliament na enra especially the foreign affairs committee wo mo eye press conference na press conference a wo mo ye nyina no wo mo say wo mo hear a lot of questions and answers e dey free eye okujato ablakwa ho ni nyina no eye Nigeria US Ghana and tokwa jese ne ekwoso ni ade wo mo say wo mo nim ne ba ya chese Ghana mom no ababe ye beza chese US for wo mo equipi eye wo mo equipment ni ade wo ha wo mo say ebra na MPP amanyoko wa be mu ni sa ne ma na nsi nti wo mo nim de abenti a ene NDC amanyoko no e wa be mu ajeso okuja tabla kwa watumi free ya manga na kwakopie mu obi memu ansa na wakwa kasa asemu ene jese wo madwala ya wo mu koku apayan kasa mejo so be kam ho ne yakọ na yakwakotie eye the minority in parliament and sama enra da press conference a wo mu ye yom di tu dwa no enfemra sisia.
We want to warmly welcome you this afternoon. This side is a minority caucus in Parliament, specifically the Committee on Foreign Affairs. We want to, clarify a few issues that have to do with the Minister for Foreign Affairs issues and comments. And then at this point, I want to cede the stage to the ranking member of the Foreign Affairs Committee to deal with or address the issues as we have taken stance on as minority of the House. So I'll leave you, he will finish it, and if there's a question to deal with, we'll come back and deal with the question. And if there's a translation to be done in other languages, to do so. Thank you very much. Let's welcome Honorable Abidjan.
Yeah. Let's begin by thanking you for honoring our invitation at such short notice, and to indicate that we've invited you this afternoon to speak to and address a matter of grave national concern, a matter which has implications, far-reaching implications on the foreign policy position of our country, as well as the national security position of our country. Yesterday or so, the foreign minister of our country, the Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, in London at the Chatham House, in contributing to a panel discussion, indicated that sometime last year, December 2025, the Mahama administration collaborated and cooperated with the United States of America and ceded Ghanaian territory as a grounds or basis, a base for the United States of America to unleash airstrikes against ISIS in northern Nigeria. Indeed, the foreign minister indicated that this was done at the express authorization of the government of President Mahama. This was said on a foreign soil before a foreign international institute, the Chatham House, as I've indicated, and we members of Parliament and members of the Minority Caucus of Parliament, specifically members of the Foreign Affairs Committee of Parliament, heard this just as any one of you hearing it on the airwaves of our country, that our government worked with the United States of America, a foreign government, to organize a military action against a terrorist group in another foreign country in West Africa, Nigeria. There are very important questions to be asked. Firstly, what is the framework within which the Ghanaian government collaborated with the United States of America? We are reliably informed and we are reliably guided by the former Minister of Defense, who's on my right-hand side here, that at no stage in the 8 years of the Akufo-Addo administration did the government of Ghana get into any agreement with the United States to have Ghana be used as a base for launching military attacks in other foreign countries. So at what stage and through what legal mechanism or framework did our government collaborate and agree with the government of the United States of America to unleash a military action and airstrikes against a terrorist organization in a foreign country, Nigeria? That is the first question. The second question, if the government of Ghana entered into any such agreement with the government of the United States of America, the dictates and tenets of our national constitution are express and clear that such agreements must necessarily elicit parliamentary approval. And so if there was any such agreement, why has the government as yet not tabled that agreement before the Parliament of Ghana for ratification or otherwise? Thirdly, what are the national security implications for our country with this kind of collaboration? Does Ghana become a target of ISIS? Does Ghana become a target for other terrorist organizations? What measures have been put in place in Ghana to ensure that our citizens are protected and our national security is safeguarded? And so what measures has the government put in place in the light of this extraordinary disclosure by the foreign minister, a very high-ranking official of the government and a member of the National Security Council of the government, that our government, on the blind side of all of Ghana, the media, civil society, parliament, and other stakeholders in our country, collaborated and cooperated with the United States in December last year, some 3 clear months ago, to authorize a military action from Ghanaian soil into a foreign country against a terrorist organization? What measures have they put in place to protect Ghanaians? These are the 3 fundamental questions we ask. And we conclude by making this strong and firm demand that the Minister for Foreign Affairs should appear before Parliament immediately to brief Parliament the circumstances under which the Mahama administration collaborated with the United States to perpetuate this military action in Nigeria, and what framework, legal framework, was it that they took this action, and table it before Parliament for the consideration of Parliament. And finally, to give the Ghanaian people the needed assurance that Ghana is not being unnecessarily exposed to terrorist organizations. We thank you very much.
Minority caucus in Parliament, any yako akwakotie woman semina bantine. Honorable Okuja Traveler kwa mepacho, where the ufi land in Bedu Ghana, huna eja, and Chechremuno, what the abra woman minim say issue, na ya God willing man, the best show raising, air floor of Parliament. Update via babyano, my babets nafidium hanum say Namidi Abba Summo, and I am a guest, and I say, me communicators one more aye ready just say jamino one more and eba betre and common kwamponsa why NPP communication team member saso and a phase menu one show NDC communication team member woman nyina no akwaba shonko e dia ba show down jumedi esu Kumasi Online TV Thick TV and a face in the friends of Ken TV kwekuma mema wakwaba.
Oh man, you can't say.
Bibi aboko.
Nyami adom bibi aboko pa.
Yeda oba dia se nieme koyie.
Oh, nyami adom. Ye de ye tie chi ni ye hwe na ye ko. So NDC for be my kwan ne amom directives are ye be ye be mom but 20 years any wom ti kopo. Say PMPP pa be kire omo de nkom be ye ne sa. Die nyina ye ti mi ye hwe. Na we are hoping say nyame ya adoma like they be American before we are not there for NDC to fail but send here near mercy ikono ebe muti advisor ebe bom and we are there to keep them on their toes and make sure say they do the right thing.
Yeah fail madam bibi aboko hey share ya chede e share ya chipa say bibi aboko wa ban na abantire ya na do ho atebisei
oh there be you say kind of say the man does nti bi wa na me di Kumasi.
Okay.
Ko take care of Western region. One of the Western office.
Okay.
Auntie, your man, I'm about to massacre.
Okay.
Tell my share.
Matia and you be see akwaba. Sa wa ba de na wa ba nso.
My body, I go pound on.
Wa ba. Edi eya emre no ye na ye say na the time e biti ye anka santi e berem with the topics ye so ijibedi ni so na obia opese uchia no na mama wakwenya no na wechia entene ye berem with only 5,000 slots available for 105,000 security service applicants. This is coming from your interior minister kwekumesha said if you hono.
Okay, me that's say my first akonya we so na me encha nkofomba
okay
yeah encha so constituency chairperson ma filo and I feel so me am boss on vie for the position of encha so constituency communication officer Mr. Set Kojo Boateng me channel no pay na me bompa say emre no so and delegates no be man akonya normal onano that beautiful friend saying position I know about communication officer man in China because send the NDC for you this is the time we need very vibrant and very intellectual communicators and they will know what to say at the right time not to just come and just talk anyhow and we are hoping that he wins the slot which of course inshallah Yamiya Duma.
Amen.
After when Charles Command Dr. Baumian and Samira Baumia, ya bompa say, Yamemo Mahon Quantin, na 2028, Yankopon Yardman, December 7th, dear, now declared as the president of Ghana. And I'm say, oh, they be a mecase, me betrana me casa, I find this one. And Pimpia, and I could say, Bia, you just don't want their good. Now I catch up with say NDC has a history line. What you say? We have seen from history line the kind of governance on my. And when we tell you that look, this group of people, they are liars, they are scammers, they are kill net people. That's your can. Now people feel say you're town, Yantare issue.
Okay.
Yantare omukra, but nukredie ayadia ebom hunsa. How? I mean, come to think of it, why would you say over 500,000 applicant slots only to come out with 5,000? Hey, sorry, 500,000.
Yeah.
Applicant slots only to come out with 5,000. Maybe 500,000. Nice, I got 495.
Yeah, some kids what?
Maybe 495. This uncle from 1 year day. 2024, we told the people of Ghana, especially the youth, that look, the NDC as a body, their interest is to get power. Omonya power ni we are. Asa, they don't care less about whoever. They didn't listen. Omo party members. Now they started complaining. Last and I may share your friends saying TikTok, so Anita Dusoso, and someone can request them. You just can't bring yourself to understand some of the things are. This is not the MPP. In case be I because MPP for now got another being actually some near. But now Mugabe Masi, why Charles? There's one guy, very good communicator, Charles A.G. or something. Just and someone more canon. Oh, but then the only thing I deduce from this is that you see, if you as a real of one's no idea. And it is a wound you need us a walk casa. Actually, ni pardon. Na bibinti and now 2 minutes now per se. Unya at all costs. Into BBA will be our becan. This is how it will end you. I am not happy for what is happening. Honestly, I am not. But you know something? I'm sure the NTR maker say NDC a kill letter by your scammers. On him say before the budget was read, only 5,000 was allocated to the Interior Minister for recruitment, which has been passed in Parliament.
Meaning they knew whatever thing that they were doing. Selling almost 500,000 forms. They knew it.
A minister at the bar parliament. Ebe siki approval. May a man approval. In parliament. Your man approval for 5,000. And what do you want Muntaka to do? It is a catcher who say a kill net. A settings are my Montiasi. But now, the posterity is giving us everything to see about the NDC. We don't hate them. He's a fine gentleman. But now you see that Uber Kanokrea defending the NDC has become very, very difficult. And then I can say, "Give me a mitina and I'm team. I'm going to need peja. And then when this in Ibia,
or defend
you unnecessarily." And you see, some statements now, I see I don't get here. So look, yeah, Cassia by 500,000. Yeah, for 500,000 in what does it imply? Sasamna, I see a Dukayan. I see any say. Not just a woman for me, now that is my
probably he's trying to say there are armed robbers in Tino say Fagana Foyina who are going to be the armed robbers.
So it means that no, but just say no. I can I form 500,000 now I come. What's the wine ever quite channel? And who are they?
They are Ghanaians.
That's the question we should be asking ourselves. It means that you're telling us I am one more for Sabia for near for Namdia. Because I confirm I'm your mama command and coach confirm. What the chrono for prisoner. So I'm magic for abonting. What to be that? So me some of this I stood here in this seat and I told you that the West is coming. My guys asking me.
Yeah.
The West are now yet every week be as I say 1 week one scandal, 1 week one scandal, 1 week one scandal. Anya dunsa ayokuta okuta to blakwa anya okuta Sam George anya Sam George your friend say what's his name Sam Gemfi anya Sam Gemfi Felix Ofosu Kwache anya ono Randy Abbey just say you just can't bring yourself to understand what is happening.
Okay.
Wow. And mesre sa nipa 500,000 now omoji sika omo magana frontier say a scam because already say 5,000 now omo fire no yet you omo sika parliament and the remaining balance na aka no eno na honorable everything for jogers pay them their money because ya to more parliament and so muntaka you can't blame him for anything what you so oya bro so etiamra I just say be a midweek review no about be then about be say e be a review and some no what I say and yes omo nya aban ni ye omo say so omo aban papa aba na aban papa ni any dum so
yeah kweku fade out na munim say the only people you can pick is 5,000. Why do you then sell over 500,000 forms to Ghanaians?
But you maybe. So when you pen, you can say my dignity na for the last 8 years. Say over should be being so. The main part na like be recruitment or service man. What say before say it be a date for selling forms. You be to jada. Unti bibia sample the obeti ane say omuko training omo pass out this administration and before say ye be for recruitment no ye be to forms and dates for selling forms no ye de be two days before cra say ye be den ye be date no and I say ye be makwan so bia nkoto forms and during that time ni nyina no ye update Ghanaians ye duru say which means ye ma bibia mo clear. Muso no kasa say party members na nkasa po yeden complain say ye twa omoja na edidi adwo unim yere mama before so be pray to me no o kan say resetting agenda na o kan I believe say I think say me no pen onim ba say sim because means honorable Kufu or can be say you have a protocol list near the day ya microphone you do magum and then in the NDC grassroots be the both adentia and within the NDC there's nothing like protocol within the NDC and I say current recruitment the resetting is in the sense that you are free and fair to say no obia ni wa ye ka say we party A party B or special treatment before obia so ye bia mo obia aiden say obia take advantage of it so and odin komono obazem bi so say oh ya ton amani pa bebrebe say na ye enim say be fa ni pa bebrebe say na aiden ye german bebrebe say boss so be kaya way back 2018-19 there GIS Ghana Immigration Service what on forms 84,000
you want to compare it to 500,000
500 pen and 5
you want to compare 500,000
and also in that case no obi ampon so say ye be form so madam and one say most some party folks chairman ni secretary ni ne slot say in we're back in parliament we want to know in parliament honorable out of forcing then omo ka say more master slot MPB 30 slots say or the money constituent or the man boys so more nyan bibia free and fair yet you people were there like more ordinary Ghanaians no dem ehun de ekọ but here's the case say honorable Muntaka and no addressing or can be na me de pa or say forms na e kan say abanisa na say ni padodo na France abroso no abanisa no omo ntungu sa but omo be say going forward no say omo be recruitment be wa those existing people no omo consider omo so in that sense no priority is set in so omo take people from there so qualifying kwa now all
these people are disqualified. The attitude that disqualified. Well, we are. I'm going to keep I'm going to keep over that for 45,000 forms. No,
now 45 or 495.
Are you going to keep all those forms? None me aduma next year. One side decide this one will apply. I'm not to
you shouldn't act as if say Ghana has any issues of unemployment. Am I say issues?
Nobody is saying we don't have issues of unemployment.
We already have issues of unemployment there.
Of course.
But here's the case there. When you on bedding come say create 2 million jobs. Madam, 2 million jobs. And you Juma Bakum, which means Juma Bakum say be a Juma way, ABC is out 2 million. And yet look at what's happening. On command patch of Minudino. Who's work created 2 million jobs? And here's the case say administration will buy a first recruitment at BM say hey I'm on for the farms to see.
As I was one create 1 million jobs
madam
for stampede
national apprenticeship program program some regions like central region maybe Amimi Free Western North and there no say people there no soon they will bring the data and I say total people are like policy they've been giving out dryers, sewing machines, dryers say the hairdressers usually sewing machines like their tailors Juma and even recently the district assembly secretariat statement they were like those people in the assemblies they should identify places or me build irrigation dams so they large farming and commercial farming they are putting the work so basically that's the breakdown of that 1 million common and recently I'm going to get a program like this so see they are the government is assisting the people because public sector Juma and I say Abanya Juma need to mean fact more than 50% of population and are buying mum na a bear assisted private and I say individuals no manya holding I can say I take it or I intake all the unemployed numbers out there. So so basically the amount of ban is to make say me say oh man sister for the last 8 years say recruitment are on tick.
Me mom they na mete. Maybe because of where I'm sitting, maybe na mete.
Because of
because of
where you are sitting. And I know you say that time say unya forms into. At the time I will bet say my base you know. So no close no mo be I can say
and I make us say me ni dey na mete.
And I know you say maybe submit no
I am talking for myself.
Yes.
The media
So how about people not in your position? For
all you know, we were so crazy and no so cranty.
No, yeah, the days before it was announced everywhere. Boss, boss, it was announced everywhere. That led to that like number now. One more time, what's the same tax? And then more crop for MP back with me 30 slots.
But me, I still don't know why Ghanaian youth still waste their time trying to go and apply.
Let me just cut in a little. Okay, my mention idea crazy. Or see, for the past 8 years, the anteda. Me patru any chroma and are buying IGP. A cheap one of his was say or ma forms are and your friends are authentic. Any chroma. Why here? And you know what you say. These things were there, but Nyamana and someone more catching for doing your 2024 election. And no, and I have a problem. And you told these boys that come and follow me, and when you come, I will give you the your friends say the job. Everybody police, everybody why the catcher will say it hasn't been a procedure. Say a manslaughter. Slot MPs nyabi. Police for nyabi ministers
and I'm telling you that this time is different because you know why.
So you are trying to say within the MPs in the parliament they didn't get any slot.
Why are they now complaining? Because within the NDC their point is that saying say the executives at the constituency level obi yama say madam oni wona e fancy be a secretary o slot e be anipa me on better the call because himself lost the Ghanaian. I mean 100%. But here's the case that these people go and they get bounced or disqualified. So where is the slot?
I then NDC for now be so quiet disqualified.
So I make a choice say there's nothing like protocol. It's your be my organ.
I just say before the Shamana. And you Ghana for who say on just one manage in reference recruitment nana. I have before.
This is the reason why this time around how almost see recruitment who says it's like a crying.
Yes.
It will change his mind but like who say near who to remove all human interference.
Your people are suffering.
Speak for your people.
And I'm coming there. And only if you say. But here's the case. Right now, we are more focused on like not no more who you know. It's about what you can do. Who say way back. Near one of the issues say police ni akoye we, military man akoye we. And because last one meeting come say I didn't think I like militaries. I'm much trauma and I like almost sound mind and I say like obiya kenya fana kushim. And this is what we are trying to prevent going forward. We are trying.
I'm about when you fight 15 generals every army. And also
me say boss. Me say
you 15 generals every army.
Come and they say. Me say way back now what they say this police or this security personnel is misbehaving.
What I'm trying to tell you is that you have put your people in this position yet and your people are suffering.
No, our people are not suffering. And this is because how people get to into their service now. I'm on break because when you say me father a chairman, me papa a MP and I'm papa for a MP. So obi really so be call a service name. You be so inside and I'm say protocol say na ko room. But here's the case say you say he's any money in a film. So individual na dey meet you be assess no. I'm say no. You are fit for the job before say be hand over amount. That's why I'm telling you say people within the NDC na kasa mo jido mundi say no more a protocol ni ada. They are getting bounced. I'm on call for being disqualified. So here's the case there's like a free asset in a way like there's a total reset.
Right, the attitude test. If you pass, you pass. Exactly.
You say wow competence.
Then let's have some peace by ourselves because your people
now who is this
listen one guy say call for and they walk to some of us and tell us Charlie we fought day and night.
So I'm coming.
Campaigning
I'm
for
coming.
This party.
I'm coming.
I'm
coming.
Madam.
Say, in fact, say, camera way, see we. Meaning say, me opinion need to me, nim try yipa.
Yeah.
Mrs. Unso ye den, NDC ni. Unso be a unim DNA no, our camera way, our phone. Say be won't drew in your opinion way. And I'm say, who ye party ni into no. Nipa o hobit me any ye. Chinchana chin yan fama na ye
and also the more
some come on na me patumi pen person ni medi no o man ni kan kwa na se ne kan kwa na ye den ye pe o
anya no ne e ka asoma mo ka chere
kwala na man ntino mo ye mo opposition no Madam,
wait, okay, I think I understand where Kweku is coming from.
Sensitive
trying to
positions,
someone say recruitment, or party boys, why then do you have to lie to them? Come and follow me, come and do campaign for me, come and vote for me. When I win, I am going to help you people.
See, there've been no data somewhere. Actually, say this number of NDC in Crawford, I mean, it's qualified. Just circulation.
Oh, they are social
And
media.
the thing is, forms now nothing shows how you
exactly.
It tells you.
But they may kind of say, true. You kind of say in a way, no, it's NDC in our bam. So if the protocol one as a people through it people, and a befaria can say, oh, maybe penny for shame. But here's the case: among United, but say the people are getting bounds out. Nature say there's no protocol.
No protocol. Okay, but wait my aptitude testing.
Yeah.
Makwa pick forms for military. Masa pick forms for police. Masa pick forms for fire service. Yeah. Why do I have to write just one test for the 3 forms I'm picking instead of saying I'm pick for police? I was make sure police there.
Sister,
I need to do it with the police. Some for militia. I need to, but why do you have to? That was the issue of your market raising in the floor of parliament.
Your simple answer is that they are scammers.
How?
They knew exactly what they were doing.
How?
Why? Someone will be asking a question. I didn't know how police. Wakoto police form. Wakoto GIS form. Wakoto fire service form. Now, Nina one. I didn't hear. Why won't you do it differently?
Yeah.
Zim.
So if I don't pass, I'm never going to pass.
It's a way of getting the Ngwala. So they should pay them back their money.
Would you agree?
They needed money for the party. I don't know my 130 million.
Only GIS. 84,000.
Now me so compare the 4,000 to 500,000.
I'm coming. So
are you doing that comparison?
I'm not doing a comparison. There's an incident I met me there. Actually say EBS dan so me busa say then I hear found.
O say
Mrs. Ben I will take it fast 500 out of 84,000. Mrs. Ben I will take it fast.
Yeah, 500. Yeah, 84.
84,000. I say select 500. But what you say? So the car no then about you found.
They came the next time.
How?
How saying that they reapply you?
Then them conversation
now. No, but you see, what's the
difference?
What you say?
What's the difference?
If
say I'm 500 new year, I'm gonna make school like I'm gonna pass here. They are the credible people. They are going. So yes, they are telling me say they came for the next time. What next time? Next time being you. The next recruitment,
of course.
So meaning your people also come again for the next recruitment. The people that apply, they are going to come again for the next recruitment.
See.
If disqualify them, don't come again.
So for the 500, no, I'm qualifying. Your own account, didn't be anymore. Disqualifying. Wasn't they disqualified? It was disqualified. So what are you right now telling me?
Okay, to see a food in Komobi said thousands of recruitment slots are given for protocol. Would you agree with that?
Thousands of
recruitment slots are given to protocols.
Make can say we well honorable kukufu deliberate. Honorable Nana Kwesi Ashanti Regional Chairman NDC. Or can say power say the party shouldn't forget its people. As in members and grassroots and or foot soldiers now fighting for victory of NDC. No? So if say consensus na timi afra akwa kodu chairman ma chairman voice out means then critical in America say there are people within the NDC they were chairman secretary constituency level any within some former MPs crowd slot among Crawford am disqualify am. So where is the protocol honorable Kukufu kan wa say?
Okay, so if I should understand you clearly, you also say mo dey any dey free mo dey free Ghana for MBN
it can never be
fair.
It
can never be fair. Yeah, be service be for a recruitment. Days before recruiting the people, I will be a form so. No, dates not better was this day. I
know your issue, no.
What you say?
I know your issue. No?
Everything is in plain light for you.
Yeah,
and your first not better say on recruitment one she better and say you could training. I'm go train you pass it out. Who say who you got form simple.
Kweku, let me ask you this. What makes you think say Ghanaians rush but to go and pay form? And if it's unemployment, what are we going to do to help them? Because you see, day in day out, so it is getting too much.
Nana, I won't say about NDC as some can. Source why choose words very carefully. Why should you work as in your soccer? Honestly, share. Yeni Kroma, and I don't know Bejina son as one money per 1 million jobs. Statistical service car, you know, 330,000. Okay, that was one. Second, says here 500,000. I got only 5,000. Maybe 6,000. I got only 2,500. Coco.
Yeah.
Maybe just say it keeps changing one after the other. No crane woman no, and they say the NDC came in to do something small for Ghanaians to $30 but the real job that they need to do, they are not doing it.
And what's that real job?
I say the real job is giving the employment now more can. And then supposedly Crambo say 1 million no Crambo ya wujin tun say sanity. And then 1 million when you move 495,000 I can say. And this is an amount. Oh dear, me see I admitting let's just provide it 1 million no credit. So say 500,000 out the coin move 5,000 pen and 5. I got 495,000. And 1 million is one thing.
That's what.
You see the lights? You see the settings? What who kill net a man can? I am now confront Tiasia. And the Cocofu can. I am no create road. No create woman say.
No create say there was protocol.
Yeah, of course there is protocol. There's protocol everywhere.
So how
no, there is protocol everywhere. What means now I can't say there's no protocol.
How then was see?
So those who are the protocol, meaning attitude test, no man chobiana.
No matter but they have automatic qualification.
How?
This is AI generated thing, no.
And I make sure say AI generated. Scam o. Nana, you can't want it.
Who's it? We
scam almost scam.
AI right.
Oma you feel. Oma you feel they are too and Oma man paper no so no they are to. They've already done what they are supposed to do. They win your charade. I'm telling you, it's a complete charade. And it's a complete charade. I am telling you that I have said continuously that we are just a young what they share very soon. Yaba kodum so inside the pa. Also, Matina sometimes you can say, Dunzaba. Now, once a monk, and then wow and mutu. These are only our mind, just a homophobia. They rely, their foundation is about lies, is about settings. They come and enjoy themselves and they go. Or you be big to a be and hey, no be to my feet. Now, real job now also they are doing it behind the doors. And you go for can, I am no crack. Your parliamentarians, so many slots. Your ministers, so many slots. Your CEO, so many slots. Your army general, so many slots. What you say? Directors, or more Ghana for Nina, be paying your slot.
Then why then do you people make Ghanaians waste their time to go and buy the forms?
For session and I said for some common I would say protocol has to be a slotting. It's not true.
It is true, my brother.
How do you justify it's true? Because I'm telling you that there are people we didn't say recently one about from your mark can say
do you know that in your own constituency was
what? Why they? Also which means the other side majority and minority you know where they kasa because their people are complaining to them.
Yeah.
Why? I didn't know kasa.
Because
Miss Omo sort of right. Then I'm bounce you.
Okay.
As in they've been disqualified, so MP no on the parliament no. Yeah, disqualify on nipa. Oh why not? Who did say on no power no or parliament no. On the slot yeah disqualified. So who no be because there's protocol. Na me who the actually. So some common would so understand it. What you say? Understand it.
Listen.
The American can understand it. Because this time around, this recruitment, there's nothing like protocol. There's nothing like protocol.
And I'm stating it emphatically again that there is protocol, and there has been protocol ever since. Now I'll tell you why. And some more Kenyan, look, Nana, I'm manage recruitment, no. Opa so many protocol. Misa.
When manage recruitment. Security service no. And manage recruitment.
And those security
service. Semina mention kwala no so. And am here. Mini protocol.
Come na so nya protocol.
Asame na okay. Eti se me buy ready so be buy military. Madam. Na me ya. Me man onya protocol.
What ha? So don't say where assumption.
Any assumption.
You've not been there before. How are they operate? You don't know. So you can't sit here and make an assumption. You can't say or a direct protocol.
Are you saying
me say you've not been there before. So what you mean try and say who da? So what you mean catch them say madam ti won ti no e bia on e yen ti no or to me bi was so. No. Because when I was security service, what should be I say? But what I say? So meaning said there's nothing like protocol. There's nothing like protocol. Well, if there's protocol, me just say party in power and microphone. Like by this NDC grassroots, I could be a dean. If truly said there's protocol.
But because there's no protocol,
Mr. Honorable for your mic. There's no protocol.
There is, Nana. There is.
This time, reset agenda. This time, reset agenda. No, you've shifted from who you know to what you can do.
Yeah.
What I say?
Yes.
And not says only you know.
And your mama.
Senti na amafu bebre na enya kwan no.
It's na ya chill.
Me just say. Wọ́n pass ye no.
Their competence.
Wọ́n
na dey pass you.
No problem.
Because there's no protocol.
No problem. I am saying that. Say mucha 500,000 eto. Na mo yi 5,000 per if you move catch any. You are want me can say protocol and money.
But maybe they didn't know the number of people so have better forms.
Oh, so you sold in anticipation.
They didn't know send any pardon say be baba.
Amanya forecast na. Amanya forecast.
Say, madam, can I say even
that's the point. So what's here 84,000. What's here 84,000. The man say now 500,000.
Madam, unu say
about say na 500,000 need so
adwuma kwa say hwehwa a say
position ba ko pe
ni ba do say ni ba ko pe baby and I make us say what contributed to that large number near say days before so we be can
say there was
everywhere.
Okay, so
radio be everywhere
announcement na course so na man nipa bebre na
for the last 8 years how many times now you be matter phones and I say be first security service recruitment what's in radio so on a TV so say this time around you be beam na bend these days what's in how many times you betting say you go training no you pass it out and now betting
meba
what you say you go training na o ma chafa
see you go training obi anti na say even provide so obi anti okay now you go training you be your friend say what do you call it application. Now you don't come back and come and tell us say bia you far 200 and they say yeah 500 when you know very well say nipa na obi e kwan so omomra no you had that large number to tell because of asama yeah then okay all of a sudden baba catch up say 5,000 I don't hear some no that is the issue.
Okay.
The protocol no, those we are not worried about that. We are worried about the fact that you told these people that look, come and follow me, and I'll give you the work. Now they came,
but
they did the work for you.
But don't you think it is also nice to say the Mahameba or say resetting Ghana or resetting Ghana? Na afi yama peniaba.
And he's doing what he said. And it's not our problem.
I'm coming. Mesha say, one of the things I know is say so be qualified so be so genia. Mostly heights. One of the things they consider.
Yeah.
But yet to croma me picture me and see you the chere me. Abrantia no just say ye che I just say che me move me am ti e che me move
me say e bia ohun ni e we mu de no social media they could have blocked it for you to see. Enso ge be hu nipa.
They didn't consider height.
Me say tie sanka ye o mama kwan ana ke ye show to say the ye show mo obi ehun ye na
Because me somehow I feel say if our president promise say resetting Ghana, now at least one more buy where young party some party application form aptitude test pass here one pass here disqualified don't we think it is best rather than say Kana party boys will be doing the chintin say Yama Wamo
Nana resetting agenda mo de buy ye nyina yeti ayeken John Mahama in his own wisdom and the NDC knew exactly what they were going to do. Now my problem is that when you lie with your resetting, okay, at the end of the day it will expose you, and that is why the farmers are angry, because you told the farmers that look, we'll give you 7,000. Come. Yadi politan beba be see friends farms ni na twansu atum na opedura ye twawo insuagu.
But
I don't know the same way. See, mebo the same way. Make us share kola say mo medi machi when you lie. No when you padoma mo manya omugidie say oh mama badia ye dwuma ye.
But could you know that this cocoa sector issue with NDC talking about the 7,000?
Yes.
Then when you people were in government, now it depends on world market. And when the mom say,
no problem. Messi,
world market, and it is said the number one. I am sure they would have given them the 7,000.
I'm coming. It's that time now. No more casa time. No one say price, and then you're buying it.
But comparing the amount of money you people are giving to
no one is saying so
it's what market? What market they determine in term aside what market and the internal Ghana say it determine the mercury phone. What market they determine
of course
the mercury phone.
Of course.
Say more
prices
I could do 12,000, you know.
Yes.
And also my
government spoke about
600.
Yes.
And
the negotiations
MPP for say, we can give 7,000. Yes, Anna.
Sunday kind. We never lied.
And now they buy every 7,000. What on beans?
Me say, the boss will nima on person or Ben who say and say who say cocoa board they control bibia. So cocoa ni Antony Marco say and no private kind of say company.
Cocoa something
cocoa board ede. Es ede ede kwa manoni. What I say. So who say also boa no and they can say year no. End of the year no. Na ede yabasi nyina de ko. And unfortunately, akwa si bra enye can say price na ede a declining. That's what who said nti ba sa no measures hwe Cote d'Ivoire e say ya Cote d'Ivoire so omo produce cocoa more than Ghana kra benehe one bag of cocoa Cote d'Ivoire for Kraton is I'm turn around 1,200 1,500
but you can't compare their currency to our currency too. That is one thing we
you see Nana
it came currency is different from our currency
at
the time yeah about 2,500 for the first time I announce here but and I could devote 40 say I'm not on 3,600 and I see the urban says smuggling beba and I say about Cote d'Ivoire 40 or more so the bars conversation assistant.
No, that's oh yeah the whole committee you just say some cocoa issues na can me dem catch us cocoa no can nya to wase this cocoa issue no when you knew the market value was not determined by government, you told Ghanaians that Nana you wouldn't it more thing on pay farmers ye. What you say? No, but me to more than that. Now me besides that time now needs a market value fluctuate.
I will be. Is the current price now? And amount 5,000.
Your problem. The NDC problem is going to continue until you stop lying.
Your business is here. Current price now, and I'm around 5,000. How much are you paying the farmers? 2,500, right? That's half of it. So imagine saying I'm 12,000. Half of it nice.
The cocoa farmer is not interested. No.
So if you are saying that the person who was supposed to say 6,000 was possible.
About 3,001. Who catches anybody within?
6,000 was possible.
Prices increased.
They should have increased the price.
No, but we increased within the 8 years period. $94.75.
Yes. When they came, it was $475. So they increased it to $3,000. But as at that time, road market, no, not pricing was so. That is what
even if your price was higher, why didn't you increase it in 2016? I don't know about $475. Anyway, your view of
last topic for discussion.
So make a change. Look, this recruitment, they should understand that they have deceived the youth, especially on foot soldiers.
We've not deceived anyone.
They should come back and apologize to them and pay back their money. Says come on, go party office because I will make sure they pay it back to them.
Yeah. Minority demands probe into missile attack on Ghanaian peacemakers in London. Faisal, your last topic for discussion.
Very, very unfortunate for Middle East. Between Israel and Iran, and I think America and Sujanafa, Israel, and wrestling. I think 6th March, and your news be say there's been an attack on Ghanaians. Military base war Lebanon. So the Nakopado Obia, but just say pre-pride. So the background that some serious conditions are daily bia update kind of saying man for and I say yabusunya wo ho so esisa no honorable Kujato wa Antanasi so quickly or call a report call UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres mu say this and that is what is happening at the Middle East there. So the necessary kinds of actions it should be taken, and I think say up to date they've started some investigation and it still is going on. So update and I say briefing say this is how far the investigation could do.
So we should just relax for briefing.
Yes, because they've been investigation on that from
UN. Faisal Meda was a quick maminti also
when these things amount to human life, I don't want to speak about politics. What you say because the we are seeing financial. But you see, say I'm finding politics. The way manner of manage situation, and sometimes they might have some and somehow could have black work can after what you say? When you see a uko this about the church, I know I say jungle Sudio. And somehow work can any shame. We can attribute some of these your comments to these attacks. But I'm saying that these are Ghanaian soldiers. And it shouldn't happen. In the 8 years of the NPP, you be down. You won't be done. And then I started movie, I started TV. I bought the sea one of you. I'm going to tomatoes, you got the 4 tomatoes. Near Chumo, and then there's a for. Me papa, Lebanon Okobi, he's a veteran military man, and he's diseased. Okobi, and the Lebanon, the minister can afford soldiers, and they've given support for so many years. Maybe say BNC. In the best John Mahama, he should call Okujato to order. No, Shana no Kasai. Okay. Because I'm some non-Kitten or come. I don't know, near my way in Eba.
Okay, Madam Asiye, Papa, will be able to say which are the second time.
Oh, yeah, my main for in Chia, me, I'm enough for 4 million years, Lancaster. Okay. BPR, cement, will be a dear. I'm fan chairman, but me chair will be
okay. Will be a
name, Manina.
Which you Yatia, Faza, also Chia, second.
I can't say. Team for more case to you, Kumasi Technical University, and also Richard Anaba or contested for Recruitment constituency. Sorry, for Recruitment Communications Officer, Richard Anaba, and also more announcement back last one.
But my way, I
next week. Yame Adoma. 10 case to you, 10 weeks. Okay. So 10 week celebration, Nyame Adoma Monday, rep your NDC colours. Tuesday, and I say 27th, sorry, 17th, health. As I'm about home.
Health worker screening.
Yes.
Okay.
18th for a women's in politics seminar. 19th for entrepreneurship and skill development. And 20th for fun field games. So a best alumni bia and I say NDC bia say Nyame Adoma next week no tunes afro bia say omo mo de normal case to you. Obetimi aba ade say a test confirm no egu Mama de na mo for reinforcement ma test for me.
Face ya bada was here baba panti. Face aton sade afre obi a ntino said the program outline it and obi ambra no obi amba support. Yes so ye pipi ni kura na. We are welcome so kura de uni party bi ate se me amiti he ya. Me ba cho betimi aba na waba aba be join. Ma me da face our main NDC communication team member na Kweku Amponsa NPP communication team members ye baba said the dane de nyina ye ton safra wo mo a wo mo ebeka ye ho na ye de o man Ghana ho sensem ebeto ya hwefo ne etiefo nyina enim ne twedi amponyankopon enhia wo mu nyina lawyer fans of shoulder jumedie mo so twedi amponyankopon nhia mu nyina ankasa njuma ko bia daroma enam tibidi shoulder jumedie be som eye Lionage Clinic GH ye ko weekend wo shona seja weekend starts on Friday wo no sa no nya agege bi no nya aba bi na wo si agege mu mpema wo shona ade ne nkoye ya mepacho it is never too late for Lionage Clinic GH for sisia wo ma wedru ebetumi ama wa power ye e wo mpem wo so fibroid de ha wo ho sensem ade agese infectious etete wa mpacho frɛ wo mo wai wo mo bibiduo agese side effect bi ene ho wo no ma bibia ba kama na wa pom de ho sensem no so etumi agina brane free consultations wo betumi afrɛ na waka wo ha nyina e de ahye wo mo branches mienu enkramantem no more sprinters kumasi no more tech maxima Monday ekosi Saturday anopa 8 a.m. kosi enwumre 6 p.m. wo mo available 0559658403 and 0558143438 obetimi afrɛ wo mo wo so o pese obeto car so a wunya problem bia dia ma menkanfo Danis garage mfema wo mo cars ne de quality cars ne so de ebisam ho ankasa Land Cruiser V8 Tacoma vet ne de keka ho ne ade nyina no wo mo obi wo mo showroom po me chi akwa mo kumasi asokwa wo mo ne TI Amas ND hwenim 0550623377 obetimi afred Danis garage wo so officially obeso obey member of the base so 0550623377 o friend now send hi kwande o me send forms ni bi e de ama announce wa fell no obey member of the base. Mamenda production team ni nyina se hada ATP. Se baba won kata ni mo no na to de bo epese ni nyina mu de ma yen. Ya de ajasa adwo sapoma wo bo mechi dom. Camera ni MCR so de ma nyina yekuru ba ko bekwadwe ye bo a. Na sado ejuma e na twegu ye executive producer Mr. Daniel Yebo a lawyer fans me chia mu nyina ada mu nyina se me ametire dwam. E dwuma de so ba so mu me din ene nana ya se wa nyame ya adoma Monday exactly 2 p.m. ye besa so e de na yede oh my Ghana ho sensem nyina no aba besomo. Stay safe and have a wonderful weekend makramo.